In our Profitable Master series, we were looking at a very important topic today, which is mastering forex signals to use and manage them for profitable trading. My name is James Toby Samuel. Welcome everyone. Today's section is all about understanding, using, and managing forex signals effectively. Whether you're a beginner or an intermediate trader, mastering signals can greatly boost your trading results. Okay, I will teach you today on how to be able to identify and also be able to use signals profitably. That is our goal for today. Okay, so before we go on, let's look into a scripture. Now, this scripture, Proverbs 15:22 says, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. When you have a plan, okay, sometimes you need to seek counsel, okay, so that you'll be able to know how those that are before you and those that are also doing that same thing you are doing, to be able to know how you can be successful about it. Okay, in forex, in the world of forex trading, signals serves as counsel, guidance for experienced traders, and system that helps us make informed decisions. But just like those verse says, it is not just about having a plan. Yeah, it is about using the right counsel and managing it wisely. Today we'll be showing you how to treat signals not just as a tips, but as tools you can screw properly to achieve success in the forex market. Okay, that's what we'll be looking at now, and I'm glad to take you to that journey. If you're excited, also click the like button and also subscribe to this channel. Okay, so let's go on. What are forex signals? We need to understand what forex signals is first. What are forex signals? What are forex signals? Forex signals are just like alert or recommendation for entering a position. A master has already analyzed the market, understand the possibility or the possible moves of the next move of the market, and then it is yours responsibility to be able to now follow that signal strictly and then be able to make profit from that. Okay, so what are the things that it includes? It includes your entry price, the stop loss, that's invalid position of that same analysis, take profits, or sometimes more than one take profits. Okay, and trade direction, either it is a buy or a sell. Okay, and it can be manual by a human being, analyst, just sending it to any platform you want to use, or automated, some just like copy trading and all of that. Okay, that's also some of forms of signal. Now, forex signal serves as trading suggestion. That is what it is. Think of it like a GPS. Okay, so like a GPS that is guiding you through Google Map. Okay, now it's just a guide, but you still need to what? Do the driving. Okay, you have to drive smart. Okay, so you see a particular road and the Google Drive is telling you go to this side. You see that, oh, this thing is not possible. Okay, you have to use your own description also towards that, and that is how the forex signal looks like. Okay, so let's move on. Types of forex signals. We have different types of forex signals. We have free and paid signals. Okay, sometimes you have free. Myself, I'm running a free signal, and we have paid signals also. We have manual and automated signals, just like copy trade. When the person plays a trade, it automatically pick up on your own account, and then you continue with that. Now we have short time scalping intraday trading signals, and then we have the long term, which is swing and position signals also. Okay, and then we have TP and multiple TP signals. Those are the things you need to be aware of about signal services. Okay, now different signals suit different trading styles. I remember when I was using signal, then I don't even know about NFP and all of that. The guy trade news, and I lost my capital because I did not really understand the way the person trades. Until later I understand. I have that understanding that yes, this person is actually good, but I was the one not managing the signal very, very well. I was the one not taking advantage of the signal the way I should. Okay, so understand the types you are receiving and choose based on your strategy and personality. Okay, choose based on your strategy and personality. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, how to read a signal. This is going to be which is the stop loss, SL, and then we have the TPs here, TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. You have to understand each TP the pips behind all the TPs and all of that. And you can also have it like this: buy Euro USD at that price level 1.09900, and then we have the stop loss, and then we have the TPs. Okay, so different signals suit different trading style. Understand the type you are receiving and choose based on your strategy. I've said that earlier also. Okay, so let's move on. Now, using Forex signal effectively, this is where we are going. This is the main thing you need to learn today. Using Forex signals effectively, what you need to do, and then how to be able to use it. These are the tips. Now, set up your trading platform properly. That's the first thing. You have to set up your account, your trading platform properly. In case the signal drops, you'll be able to what? Just come in immediately. So you have to set up all your trading platforms properly. That's the first thing you want to do. Now, enter trades at or near the price entry. You have to know the price entry first. No, probably you are just seeing it 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Sometimes within that 3 minutes or 5 minutes, price has moved massively. Okay, so you have to know, okay, is this how many pips apart from the entry price? Is it that is in my own advantage, or it's against my own advantage? You have to understand that. You have to note all those things so that it will be of effectiveness for you. Okay, so don't enter when it is far from the price, but enter when it is very near to the price. Okay, so use appropriate lot size based on risk. Use appropriate lot size based on risk. These are things that traders don't do very well. They just use any lot size. Please, it's also as if you are trading. So use the appropriate what? Lot size. Use the appropriate lot size based on risk. Avoid entering late signals. These are the things you don't want to do. Immediately the price has moved, don't force it. If you have a technical knowledge, you can then look for another entry and follow that signal later. But don't force it. Don't force that what signal. Now focus on growth and risk low. Focus on what you can do with that account in a month, in weeks, not just instantly that you want to double the account. No. Okay, focus. These are the things I see people doing every day, and then makes them to lose the capital, and then later come back and say, this person is not a good signal provider. No, you are the one not managing that same signal very well. Okay, so that is what is expected of you to do. Use trailing stop for extended target. Okay, when you are seeing that there's possibility that price is going to go up, always to stop your stop loss. Okay, immediately you hit TP1, you are still going to have that. Immediately you hit TP1, you put your stop loss at entry. You hit TP2, secure TP1, TP3, secure TP2, and sometimes you can also break even or take partial profit. That is why it is needed for you to also have the technical knowledge of how the forex trading works. Okay, now monitor economic news that may affect that trade. Immediately you are trading Euro USD and you know that there's USD news coming, try to know that so that you'll be able to follow the market at that time. So you monitor closely. You are not the brain behind that signal, so you need to understand what that signal is all about so that you'll be able to maximize your opportunity. And I know that signal service is very, very profitable if you know how to manage it. Okay, now signals are not magic. Okay, executions and timing are everything. Set alert or pending orders to cash entries on time. So please do that. Please do that. Thank you. So let's move on to the next thing now. Now, managing active signal trades. You have placed the trade already now. So how do you need to manage it? This is very, very important, and these are the major things that we need to do that will make it to be profitable in this journey. Okay, so let's look at it. Risk management is key. Never risk more than 1% or 2% of your capital. Even if the signal provider is risking a lot, you don't know the person's account size, but you look at your capital and then risk. For me, I risk 0.7. Okay, 0.7, 1 to 2, around that range is what you should always risk. Now, break even point. Move stop loss to entry after TP1. Please always do that. If you hit your break even, then you can always look for another opportunity to get in later. But as at that time, always look for what? Always break even. Partial closing, okay? Secure profit at TP1, TP2. You can take partial profit. You can take 50% of your profit and let the other ones run. These are ways to manage trade effectively. Okay, trailing stop loss, lock in profit, lock some of your profit, avoid emotional interference. Okay, you don't need to let your emotion dictate all what you be doing. Okay, so focus strictly on what the person have sent the signal has said. If you need to cut it short, cut your losses short. If you need to continue holding, and don't just depend on what the person is doing. Also learn how to manage trade. A signal user should be able to have the skill of managing trade effectively. That is what you should do. Okay, a signal is just the start. How you manage the trade determines your outcome. I can send a signal and be profitable with it, and you're not profitable with it because you have not managed it very well. Okay, so and let profits run when what possible. Let your profits run. Okay, and manage it. Don't turn a winning trade to a what, to a losing trade. These are the things that are very, very what important. So let's move on. Common mistakes to avoid. These are the things I've seen over the years that some people that are using signal services, they are making mistakes with. So let's quickly look at that. Now, entering late or early without confirmation. If someone said a buy, look at it yourself, and then within 1 to 3 minutes, be able to know that okay, this is also good for you to get in. If it's not good, stay away from that pair. It's as simple as that, and wait for the next signal. Ignoring SL or TP, please don't do that. Always set your TP and your what, your SL. Always take your TP and your SL. Risking too much. These are the things that people do. They risk a lot. Learn how to risk low. As someone that is using signal service, learn how to risk low. Okay, not journaling your trades. Try to journal the trade so that you'll be able to know, okay, so pair that this person is calling is not that profitable. Then you'll be able to avoid that. It's as simple as that. Or this person is good at trading gold more than other ones. Then you'll be able to know that, and then you'll be profitable along the line. Relying only on signals without knowledge, without knowing or learning. Okay, these are the things that people always fall trap into. They don't even know how the market works, and then you are investing into it. It's not wise. Okay, always, I repeat myself, always have the knowledge also, at least have the basics. Okay, using signals should not replace learning. They are tools. Okay, they are tools. That's what signals are. Always seek to understand the logic behind the call. Okay, if I see someone's analysis or anywhere, I also analyze and know that okay, this is a good trade, then I take it. And this is not a good trade, I avoid that. Okay, so at every level you see other people's trade, but you should be able to know based on your own knowledge if it is good or not. Okay, so best practices for signal users. What are the things that you should do and you should always do and make it a skill? The first thing you need to do is use trusted signal provider. Okay, look at what they've been doing over the years. Get their results before you even start subscribing to any signal service. Okay, now backtest signal services if possible for you to backtest signal results. Okay, look at the results they've shown you before, and then go to the chart and look for it. Okay, this is when this person called this buy, this is where this person bought this sell. Did it trade it stop loss? Did it take profit? Do your diligence with that. Okay, judge by what the person has done. That will also build your confidence on leveraging with what the signal provider has done. Stick to a trading plan. Okay, so every trading signal services should provide a trading plan for you. Naturally they should, but if they do not, you too should come up with a trading plan. Okay, especially when you subscribe. If it's free, they might not provide it for you, but if it is a subscribed signal, they should be able to provide that for you. Okay, combine signal with your own analysis. It is very, very key. Know when a trade is good enough for you to take, and know the one that is not good. Look at the stop loss also. Is this stop loss too huge for me? If the stop loss is too huge for you can avoid such trade. Okay, keep a trading journal. Analyze what the person has done or the signal provider has done for months, for weeks. Okay, and then you'll be able to build confidence over the time on what the person is doing. By then you are also learning. You'll be able to know the strategy behind what the person is doing. Okay, professional traders treat signals usage as part of a broader trading system. Okay, it's part of a broader trading system. Discipline and evaluations are key. These are the things that are very, very important in trading system. Okay, so let's look at the tools you need to use. Okay, trading platform, that's you use MT5, trade lockers, city traders. Those are the trading platform you use to place your trade. Okay, Telegram channel for the signal, maybe Telegram or Discord. Most of them, the signals are on Telegram and Discord. Okay, risk calculator, you need to calculate your risk also. Trade journal apps, there's a video we've done on that, on journaling. Okay, so you can check the channel and also try to subscribe so that you'll be able to have more of these our lessons that will help you. Okay, that will help you to be able to become a profitable trader. Okay, so then forex calendar, you have to be aware of the news that is coming up ahead of that trade that you are taking, so that you not be at the wrong side of the news. Okay, so in conclusion, forex signals, okay, we have a great support system. They should have a good support system. Every forex signal provider should have a good support system. You should be able to reach out to them and then help you out whenever you're having any issues. Okay, execution plus management, that is what will help you to become a profitable trader. Look at the right place to execute that trade and then manage it well. To be sincere, I see more people that are profitable using signals, even than, because there are so many headaches that you're not going to have. But what you need to do as someone that's using signal is to be a good risk manager. There was a time I was the one analyzing, and then I have someone taking all the trade. That's, I can say, the beginning of my profitability in trading. I was not even having a headache on managing the trade. The person was just executing and I was doing analysis. Okay, and the person doesn't even have the headache of doing the analysis. So we were able to separate these works, and I'm telling you, we were able to take a very small account to a very big account just because of that. Okay, so don't just let people out there tell you that signal services is not good. No, it is good, but you have to just understand based on things that I've said earlier. Don't blindly follow. Understand and grow. Okay, understand and go. Thank you for your time, and I would like you to drop your questions if you want.